Now, let's go to the second topic. We said what to speak, when to speak. Now, if I ask you the same question, when to speak, you will say, hey, hello, that's funny. What do you mean by when to speak? Whenever it is required, I will speak. Whenever somebody is asking me a question, I will speak, I will respond. Whenever I have to convey my message, I will speak, I will communicate. That's right. But that's not that when to speak I'm asking for. When to speak is, most of the time, we end up speaking when we were not supposed to speak. We speak sometimes when somebody else is speaking. You interrupt in between. So that is what we need to be very careful. There is one small thing which I would like to share with you, but a detailed explanation is in our soft skills workshop, which is the next week. Tomorrow we will be continuing with this same workshop of effective communication. Of course, soft skills is a part of it, but then it's an elaborated topic. That's the reason we have kept it separately, soft skills. However, in this effective communication, we will discuss this question, when to speak. Okay. Now, when I say when to speak, I am not referring to any of our childhood games, or we are not talking about our day-to-day communication which happens. I am emphasizing, I am focusing on professional communication. I am emphasizing on professional communication. Now, in professional communication, all over the world, globally, it is mentioned, please ensure that you speak without interrupting anyone. Well, that may be called as the mannerism, that may be called as, I would say, etiquettes, that when somebody is speaking, I should not get into it. Fine, good. That is mannerism, that is etiquette. But I'll give you a stronger reason to make sure that you speak when it is required. Now, if you interrupt anyone when the person is speaking, if you interrupt anyone, what are you missing? First of all, you are missing to inform that person that you are completely confident. The moment you interrupt anybody, the message, a subconscious message, a message without you knowing that message is passed to that other person or the other audience who are watching or listening to you, the message is passed that this person is defensive. Who is defensive? The person who is interrupting. A message, an automatic message is passed that this person does not have control on himself. Automatically a message is passed that this person does not have a good thought process. These three messages are automatically conveyed the moment you interrupt. You are defensive, you are not having control on yourself, and your thought process is not clear. So make sure you don't interrupt a person. Then there is a bigger question. Then you will say, you know what, if I'm discussing, people will not let me speak. They will keep on talking, and you will never get a chance to respond. You will never get a chance to put your points across. It could be during a debate, it could be during a group discussion, it could be during a meeting, it could be during a conversation with your manager, or you as a manager with your subordinates. So you may not get a chance to put your points together. This is what we think, that a person will keep on speaking, and you will not get a chance. And in the workshop of effective communication. One Mr. Francis said, "Do not interrupt." So I kept quiet and I came back. How nice? No. It's very, very simple. A human being is a human being. A human being is not a machine. There is no human being who can speak continuously for 2 minutes or more than 2 minutes without taking a small breath. So if you have taken 2-3 breaths, if the other person has taken 2-3 breaths and is not stopping, that's wherein you can attempt to get into the conversation. Now, please be very careful. I am slowly coming to the first point as to what to speak. Okay? Now, when I say when to speak, please speak after you have heard the person completely. Okay? One thing, as I mentioned, if you speak, if you interrupt somebody, you will be displaying that you are defensive, you do not have control on yourself, and your thought process is wrong. This is the negative message which you will be passing. And the other benefit which you will get if you don't speak and don't interrupt, the person who is continuously talking would definitely maybe an upset person, but if you let him speak completely, entire energy is lost in his card, I would say. He does not have energy now, and he has vented his anger. He has vented all his thoughts. He has given up. He has given up in front of you, and now he says, "Okay, I am done. Now you speak." A person cannot speak continuously. So if you listen to that person, automatically you have made him utilize all his energy. Now you are full of energy. So let that person speak. Automatically, if you have made that person speak, and while you are listening, automatically you have made him vent out all his anger. He will not be angry. Finally, if you listen to him very carefully, again I am saying 80 to 90% of the time, many people, they even give you an answer and a solution for the problem which they are shouting at you. Most of the time, listen very carefully. This is what we miss. We don't listen and we talk. That's what the question is. When to talk? Talk when you have heard clearly. Talk after you have heard completely. Talk after you have understood the situation properly. These are the answers for the question when to talk. Talk when you have heard completely. Talk when you have heard clearly. Talk when you have understood clearly. So this is an example, or this is an answer for when to talk. Now you go back and correlate. You may be in a classroom, you may be in a meeting, you may be in a one-on-one meeting, or you may be on the phone. A very, very good example. You have a phone or a phone bill in your hand, and you are talking to a representative who is discussing the phone bill. And the phone bill usually is 1,000 rupees. If people there in US, it could be $1,000. This time your phone bill has come up to 5,000 rupees. And you are 100% sure that the bill cannot be of $5,000. Okay. So you are discussing with the representative. Now while you are discussing with the representative, the representative stops you, interrupts you and says, no sir, you are not right. You get upset and you get angry with the representative. You immediately start shouting at the representative. Why? Because the representative did not listen to you. The representative started talking without understanding your version. The representative started talking before he or she would understand the situation. And that made you angry. That's the reason we are saying, do not speak, do not respond, do not talk till you have heard completely, till you have understood completely. That's very important in the context. Please listen carefully and then talk. So this is one point of when to talk. The second point of when to talk. Please do not talk if you do not have proper data. You cannot be an effective communicator. Your communication cannot be effective. You cannot say, you know what, my pronunciation is very nice, my fluency is very nice, my voice is very nice, so I will make an effective communication. No. I will make an effective point. No. This is a pure indication of shortcut. I told you no shortcuts. If you are a manager and if you want to talk, please make sure that you have proper data to prove what you're talking about. If you are a teacher, please make sure that you are having the points which you are going to discuss. You cannot say, or you cannot tell yourself, you know what, I can manage. These are all kids, you know. If I speak nicely, if I speak politely, if I speak nice pepper talks, I will be able to carry on. No, you can carry on sometime, not always. You will not grow. You will not achieve your goals. These are all shortcuts. So talk when you have your accurate, complete data. You have done your homework properly, you have made your research properly, and then speak. It is better not to talk rather than talking something wrong. So once again, first point, when to talk, you should talk, you should respond, you should speak when you have heard completely, when you have heard correctly, and when you have understood completely. That's when you should speak. That's the first point. Second point, when should you speak? You should speak when you should talk, when you have the proper data with you, when you have the proper information with you. Otherwise, what is communication? Passing of information. What is communication? Passing of ideas. What is communication? Passing of some thoughts. So if you don't have your thoughts in place, if you don't have your data in place, if you don't have your information in place, if you don't have your ideas in place, do you think you can talk? No, you cannot. So you should not talk. Please talk if you have some clarity on what you're speaking. Again, it is an elaborated topic. We can discuss sometimes later. But one small trick to do is, please pick up a pen and paper, leave your computers aside, leave your tablets aside, please pick up a pen and paper and get back to the good olden days. Make up points. You would not imagine your brain will give you so many ideas and thoughts. Now when I say that brain will give you so many ideas and thoughts, you may say, oh, you can always go onto the internet and also find out. Yes, you can find out. Depend on the information which you get from the internet. Depend on the information which you get from the media. Yes, depend on that. But do not underestimate your value. Do not underestimate your potential. The moment you watch or see the information on the internet, you close yourself. You are in a box and you are forced to follow what is written over there. You are forced to follow what is their thought process. What I'm trying to say is that use their thought process, refer to their thought process, but believe on your potential. You may have an idea which may be 100 times better than them, and I'm saying I can guarantee you, you will always have new ideas. Believe in yourself. Believe on your potential. Pick up a paper, pick up a pen, prepare yourself, focus, concentrate, be with yourself. It just takes 5 or 10 minutes, take my words. You don't have to spend hours and hours together. Just relax, do a small meditation, take points. You will come to know, my goodness, such great good points have come up. Now I can speak. That's the answer. When to speak. Prepare well. If you have prepared well, then you should speak. Otherwise, wait, hold on, take some time. Your turn will come. There is always the next time. This is a very strong word. There is always a next time. Don't be in a hurry thinking that I will miss this opportunity. No. Please try to understand. There is a very, very important message which I always share when I take marketing sessions. It's very important related to this topic. When I am talking to a prospect, please listen to this very carefully. When I am talking to a prospect, what is a prospect? Prospect is a person who can become my customer. So when I am talking to the prospect, one thing I should always remember. It is not necessary for me to make this person a customer. It is not important for me to make this person a customer. It is important for me to keep the option alive. The option of making this person as a customer should always be alive. I should not force that person. I should not intimidate that person. I should not irritate that person to an extent he would say, you better never ever call me. You better never come to my office. What has happened? I have killed the opportunity. I have killed the option of making this prospect my future customer. So always remember this. You should not kill the option. You should not kill the opportunity. That's where exactly I'm coming to the point. When you get a chance to speak, yes. So when you think that you've got a chance to speak, don't jump into it. Don't go into it. You may kill that chance. You may kill that opportunity. Wait. Question is when to speak. Prepare yourself and then speak. Prepare your ideas and then share your ideas. Prepare your information and then share your information. So that's the answer, when to speak. So 3 points: what to speak, when to speak, and how to speak. How to speak and when to speak, we have covered a little bit of it. If you all have any questions, you all can ask. If you all have any questions later on, you can talk about it. You can communicate with us on emails. That's absolutely fine. If you all don't have any questions, I will go to the first point, what to speak. Anyone, any question? Okay.